How we doing, everyone? Welcome one and all to the Damn Stream. My name is Mac. I am the community manager for Dungeon Alchemist. I apologize if I sound a little rough today. My throat's a little sore. I've been sick all week, and I am just kind of getting over it. I've been sleeping a lot, had a big cough, and kind of just flu symptoms. I was testing negative for COVID with all my COVID tests, so I don't think it was that, but it was just, a fun week, to say the least. I got a lot of sleep and just relaxed. How you doing, Geronimo? Welcome back. What you been up to lately, my friend? So, we've been doing the Damn Challenge for the last 2 weeks, and we're here to announce the winner of the Damn Challenge. So for those of you that are new here and you're wondering what I'm talking about, every 2 weeks, we host a bi-weekly Damn Challenge, which is a map-making challenge for all intents and purposes. Basically, how this challenge works is I provide you with a theme of some sort, 1 to 2 words typically, and you use that theme to craft a map of any shape or size as long as it follows that theme. And then you submit it on our Discord in our Damn Challenge channel. And I pick a winner once every 2 weeks. The winner, their map is the first map showcased on this stream today. Excuse me. In addition to that, they also have bragging rights. They get a artist and VIP tag here on Twitch. And last but not least, they win a $10 Hero Forge gift card. So going forward, the winners of the Damn Challenge will be winning that $10 gift card, at least for the foreseeable future. Six weeks? Jeez, dude, did you have COVID or something crazy? Like 6 weeks of sickness? No. Oh my goodness. Hope you're feeling better. Raven Kinchin, welcome back. How you doing? Welcome back. Merzenek. Seisu, my man, how you doing? Got a lot of familiar faces here today. That's always a good thing. I'm going to be drinking lots of fluids to keep my throat from sounding scratchy, because like I said, I've been sick all week. So we'll just dive into it. Honestly, there was quite a few interesting... Hey, Sovereignty, thank you. What just happened? Weird. Okay. Dungeon Alchemist just crashed. Again, twice today that's happened. Bear with me while I reload back in. Something's wrong with my computer right now. What the hell? Are we still live? Okay, my browser just took the biggest dump. Okay, we're back. I don't know what just happened, but it is fixed. So, first and foremost, I'm going to announce the upcoming theme, which we already have visible, it looks like, because I'm a dum-dum. Did my stream crash? Test, test, test. What is going on here? My stream software is frozen. I can't look at anything. What the hell? Well, as you guys can see, The damn challenge is festive. I can't see my live preview for the stream right now. It's broken. Well, I'm still live, so we'll keep going. It's just weird. I can't see my live preview, which is really nice and helpful. Anyway, long story short of it, your upcoming damn challenge is festive. Use that for the next 2 weeks. You have until December 30th to submit your entries in the damn challenge channel in our Discord. Which I will post a little notice in there updating everyone of the updated challenge after today's stream at some point. It's so weird. It just seems like my whole stream is frozen on my end. No, I never said that at all, Smash Bear, actually. And if anything, I'll tell you guys right now, the devs had made an official announcement this last week. And the update's been delayed just a skosh longer. Sometime into January. I just don't like it when people put words in my mouth. I was like, I never said that. So, anyway. Let's see if we can load the winner. And he happens to be here. So the winner of this week's damn challenge is Geronimo. Honestly, I was just impressed by this right here, this whole Tree of Life layout in a top-down. Seems like you put a lot of effort into sculpting out this tree. Paired with just the whole themology behind it. It's a very beautiful map. You did a great job on it. Not to mention, it has a lot to it in both the top-down and the 3D perspective. I really appreciated this. I honestly, when I saw this, I was like, whoa, that's cool. Congratulations, Geronimo, for winning this week's damn challenge, or this bi-weekly damn challenge, I guess I should say. There was a lot of good entries, by the way, and I was really torn between 2 or 3 of them. But what really sold me on this one was the added, like, extra aesthetic of the tree in top-down. I'm not gonna lie. But it is a very beautiful, interesting concept of burial grounds for, like a family. Or like a royal family, etc. It just seems like you could just keep burying people in their position in the tree and expanding it. That's kind of neat. Or do they get buried in these tombs here in the back? Either way, it's still very cool. So tell us a little bit about your inspiration for this map, Geronimo. The program you see in front of you is Dungeon Alchemist, and this is actually the official Dungeon Alchemist channel. I am the community manager. My name is Mac, and every week we do a stream on Saturday showcasing various maps made in Dungeon Alchemist, kind of showcasing what it can do and how to do things to teach people in our community how to make different maps or better maps. But basically, Bromwell, what you see in front of you is it's a Steam application. It's a utility designed to help you build maps for tabletop RPGs like Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder, etc. And it's actually powered by AI, so it allows you to make maps very quickly as kind of a foundation, and then you can go through and adjust them by hand like this one is, and make them incredibly intricate if you choose so. Hey, Seisu, can you get rid of that message there? From Pudding Face, whatever the shit that is. Thank you so much. I can't click anything right now in any of my stream software. It's weird. My computer seems frozen, but it's running. So we have a very talented development team, and we make all of our assets and put them into the program, and then it uses those assets as a palette for the AI to create rooms, maps of all sorts. I'll show you in just a moment. Right now, we're actually showcasing a map from a competition we held this last 2 weeks called the Dam Challenge. When you save a map in Dungeon Alchemist, it saves as a .dam. That stands for Dungeon Alchemist Map, but we joke around and say Dam Challenge, Dam Stream, give a damn, blah, blah, blah. We lean into it a little bit, have some fun with it. But basically, with this map here, our buddy Geronimo designed this all within Dungeon Alchemist. It looks like he used AI to generate the environment and then went through by hand and sculpted the terrain and added a lot of different assets to give it a very beautiful feel. So basically, it's a combined, subtle AI foundation with by hand building, but you can just do straight AI generation. The purpose of Dungeon Alchemist is to make maps in a snap, make maps in seconds. So if you are a DM, a GM, and you need to create an environmental map or a battle map, for maybe your players threw you a curveball, or you didn't find a map in all your Patreons you subscribe to, or whatever, you couldn't find that perfect map. Now you can make it. That's the point of it. Bromwell, you should definitely check it out. We're available on Steam. I would definitely recommend adding it to your wish list at least. But there's actually people in our community who use Dungeon Alchemist to make maps to use for their games. And not just Dungeons and Dragon games or TTRPG games. I've seen Dungeon Alchemist backgrounds used for, those JRPG games where it's like text with a character in front of an environment. I've also seen people use it to regenerate maps from their past environments they've been in. I saw one last week where a guy used it to make maps from Vietnam to help people who were veterans, revisit their past, I guess. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but in this instance, they were wanting to do that, so it was a good thing. But anyway, it was an interesting tool for it. There's a lot of ways to use Dungeon Alchemist that aren't necessarily how we ever anticipated. But welcome to our community, Bromwell, and that's awesome that you do animation and stuff. I would definitely, check us out on Steam. We also have a Discord. It's a great place to kind of learn the program before you snatch it up. Excuse me. Recovering from a bit of a flu, and my throat is just killing me today. So what I want to do is drop a token in this map and take a look around and in first-person mode. I always love to do that in the Dam of the Day maps. Skybox really is impressive. Vim did such a good job on this. So drop into the map. I love that, in first-person mode, you can interact with a lot of the objects in the environment, such as torches, etc. So most animated objects you can enable or disable while in first-person mode. And remember, while you're in first-person mode, you can tap F to screenshot or R to record, and it hides the UI. I will in just a minute. We'll get to it in just a moment. I just wanted to showcase this map first because we do the Dam Challenge first. Bromwell just happened to hop in at the inopportune time. If you give me just 2 minutes, my man, I will show you how to generate an AI map in Dungeon Alchemist. I really wanted to give the winner of this challenge, their due. They made a beautiful map. I really wanted to showcase it and share it first before we moved on. Absolutely beautiful. These little paws. I fell in. No! Okay, we're out. Great use of the terrain tool. Love the lily pads with the candles on them. Very great job on this, Geronimo. You did a great job on this. Stunning build. Thank you so much for sharing. And congratulations on winning this Dam Challenge. And I'm excited to get you that Hero Forge gift card a little bit later today after the stream. Just a reminder, the winners of the Dam Challenge now win a $10 Hero Forge gift card. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Seriously, top-notch build here. I want to come back to this after we showcase AI building. We'll look around a little bit more. Yep, it is, actually. To change the field of view. So I actually have mine really high. It's like at 105 or something like that. If you go to File, Settings, and go to First Person, you can adjust the sensitivity, you can invert it, you can enable or disable head bob, and adjust the FOV down or up as much as you want, up to a certain degree. Yeah, I play a lot of first-person shooters, so I'm used to a really high field of view. And so, to me, it looks more natural like this and this weird fisheye. I also have, like, a curved monitor, so it feels more natural. But, yeah, definitely good question. Appreciate you asking, Nanami. Okay, let's generate an AI map really quickly. So, to do that, for those of you that are new, when you open Dungeon Alchemist to make a new map, you just go to File, New. And when you're making a map, you can decide whether you're doing it for print or for digital. And what this means is, if you're playing in person and you have a printed map, you would do it for print. When you do it for print, all of the map sizes are determined by the paper size you choose, so they're a fixed size. There is an infinite size print option as well, so if you want to print it like a huge, whatever, banner. But just keeping that in mind, usually you have fixed sizes in print mode. In digital, you're usually, as big or as small as you want the map to be. I usually stick to digital because you can always export it for print as a JPEG and break it up into 8.5 by 11s using, third-party software. And digital also can be used with virtual tabletops. We have direct export for Foundry, Roll20, and Fantasy Grounds, as well as universal export that works with like Owlbear and a few others just fine. So basically, you set the size of your map. So here I'm going to set it to 25 by 25. Bromwell, are you still here? I would like you to pick our terrain type if possible. Dark Parchment is a blank map, just this dark area back here. It's mostly used if you just want to do like a single room or like a cave. So I would say stick with Badlands, Desert, Forest, Grasslands, or Jungle. If you want to pick one of those, I'll start that as our generation point for our map. Go Badlands? Awesome. Now, you have a bunch of subcategories, okay? So you have elevation. You see all these here. You have flat, hills, mountain, flooded ravine, Grand Canyon, floodplains, mesa, crater, a bunch of different ones there. So let's go ahead and pick one of these. I'm letting you make this map. You're making it. Twitch makes maps. Twitch makes dams. No, wait. Third iteration. Twitch gives a damn. Yes. Okay, so we'll do ravine. Now you have vegetation. Oh, you want to do flooded, huh, instead? Flooded ravine? Got it. Next, you have no vegetation, cacti, or dry bushes. Cacti. And then water type, I'm assuming you want to stick with flooded, right? You have flooded, river, oasis, lakeside, island, and lake. Cat fur just landed on my face. Okay, we're going to go ahead and generate this. Actually, you know what? Let's just make it a little bit bigger for fun. And then hit create. And then using these parameters, the map is generated. So in just a few seconds, I generated a 40 by 40 ravine in the Badlands. This is great for, deserts, Pathfinder type campaigns. I mean, it's crazy. Now, let's say you didn't like this and you wanted something a little bit different. You hit terrain, right? Down in the bottom left, this terrain tool, you can alter the terrain by hand, or you can just simply regenerate this biome again and try and get something different. Hit change. Here we go. Little bit different biome each time. The AI has a certain guideline and, a certain, path it's meant to follow, but it will generate hundreds and hundreds of unique new individual maps based on the criteria you deliver to it. In addition to that, you can go in and quickly decorate your maps. We have tools like the object brush, which allows you to paint in, say, you wanted to paint in more cacti. You could quickly do that. As you can see over here, I've quickly just added a bunch more. Maybe you want some spider webs over here because you want a spider den. Little things like that. Or we have rocks. You can add more rocks. You know, or, you know, there's tons of different object brushes, and you can set the brush size, brush density. In addition to that, you can go in and draw rooms. So I've just showed you environment only, not room building. That's actually something really cool. You can come in here, let's say you wanted to add like an abandoned temple in the middle of the Badlands. You give it a shape. Oops, I messed that one up. And then boom, generate. Oh, we have so many assets and biomes. So you saw the biomes, right? We have also, with room types, dozens and dozens of room types, as well as thousands of assets and objects to choose from. Excuse me, gosh. It's usually actually less than that, 2 to 3 months typically. But within these, you have tons of different assets that you can place by hand and decorate and really flesh out a map if you choose. Here, let me show you one of my favorite maps. Dang. So I ate breakfast just before this, and I'm regretting it. Had a bunch of bacon, and now I'm like, got some acid reflux, I guess. I mean, this map here is like one of my favorite all-time builds. I tend to talk about it a lot. I just love it. But it is a Dwarven Prospector's Mine that I made entirely in Dungeon Alchemist. And a lot of it was work that I did by hand. A lot of this, I mean, I would say the AI generated maybe 10% of this, and I did the rest. But you can do AI generation for entire maps, or you can dive in by hand. Roll up your sleeves. That's what I love about it. Anyway, Bromwell, I hope this that demo gave you a kind of an idea of what you're looking at with Dungeon Alchemist. It's essentially, I think of it as like Sims meets Baldur's Gate. It just allows you to build maps that would be in a fantasy setting, you know? It's very therapeutic. Cartography is very fun and kind of, yeah, it is very therapeutic in a way. Like, just sitting down and building maps for hours at a time can be very stress relieving and fun. Also, you know, if you need to just quickly generate a map, you can always do that. Well, Bromwell, welcome to the community. And like I said, if you have any questions, I'm the community manager, so feel free to ask away throughout the stream. We use these streams to showcase, you know, different builds in our community. People in our community can share their maps on Steam Workshop, which is where we go through, and we have tons, over 1,600 maps now on our Steam Workshop that are available to download for free. So you could download other people's maps and use them for, you know, inspiration, or learn from them, reverse engineer them. As long as you're not using them for commercial purposes, that this workshop is open game. So it's great little tool. And we actually have an update that is hopefully coming out in January, is what the window is right now. It is a winter-themed update called the Winter Wonderlands, and then there'll also be some cave assets. We were going to do a 2-part update. It was going to be Floor is Lava and Winter Wonderlands, but we had to scale back a little bit. So, anyway, going forward, I want to get back to the dam of the day and kind of just look through that a little bit more. Hieronymo, are you still here? Oh my gosh, this is the third time. Every time I open Steam Workshop today, my Dungeon Alchemist crashes. I don't know why. Well, luckily it loads back pretty quick. Probably just something with Steam. So, Hieronymo, can I ask, how long did it take you to make this map? A little too... more than you'd care to admit. I really like the whole funeral pyre here you have set up. It looks good. D&D Geek, thank you for the follow, as well as Bromwell, thank you for that follow. Much appreciated. I didn't notice those, so thank you, thank you. This is just absolutely beautiful, though, my friend. You did great work on it. Thank you so much for putting so much time and effort into it and for sharing it. Congratulations. Like, honestly, I just love everything about this. Kind of reminds me of something from Lotro a little bit. I played a lot of Lotro, and this just seems like a map that would be in it. So you won a $10 Hero Forge gift card. What are you going to do now? Yeah, they look great. Like, yeah, I was wondering, I was like, you put them in between the two poles there, because it's not that's not its normal place. Oh my gosh, do you guys want to see a leak? I have something to show you. Going to Disneyland? I'm gonna go to Disneyland. Wasn't it Disney World? Do you guys want to see some something from the next update that I was able to procure? But yeah, Hieronymo isn't necessarily a good indicator of, or a good example of how long it takes to build maps. It usually is seconds with Dungeon Alchemist, but if you roll up your sleeves and really dive into the detail, yeah, it will take longer, for sure. Gotcha. So, let me find it here really quick, because Vim shared this the other day, and I know a lot of people haven't seen it because it was not shared everywhere. So, this here is essentially a new system that they're placing in the next update, where you can place poles and a rope will automatically generate between it and kind of have like a little bit of a drape between it, and it allows you to create, you know, like walkways or little things like this. Dynamic ropes, yes. So I actually suggested this in October when we announced that we were going to be doing The Floor is Lava and Winter Wonderlands. I actually, as a child, well, in my youth, I did a lot of caving, spelunking, canyoneering, rappelling, rock climbing. It was a big part of my youth. My scout group actually just did that a lot. That's like the main thing we did. I'm pretty sure our scout leader just used the scout group's money to buy tons of stuff and take us rock climbing and rappelling and canyoneering all the time on its dime so he could go. But we all loved it and had a fun time. But basically, I suggested to them that they need like a system with either posts or pittons that when you put it in like a rock wall or something, it immediately drapes a rope between it and the next piton. And essentially it would kind of illustrate that someone was climbing a rock face, or maybe put like a little guide rail or something, like a impromptu guide rail. But this is just a very basic implementation of this. Honestly, we were like 13, 14, so thinking back, it seemed like my scout leader was just trying to get the church to offset the cost for him and allow him to go all the time. We built like a 40-foot rappelling tower that was in his backyard from like huge beams of wood, and it sat there like year round, and we'd go, he'd just let us come over, but he would use it primarily. So I'm pretty sure that was like the whole plan. But anyway, honestly, this is just a small sneak peek of one of the new quality of life additions, or an object that's being added, and it's kind of cool in the dynamic way it functions, because you place the pole, it puts a rope between it. So as you're draping them around, I don't know if any of you played like Astroneer or anything like that. There is a game called Astroneer where you had to put these like little tethers between your like power station and oxygen station, and the tethers were kind of like this. It would just be like a little post with a little drape of like a line, like a little, you know, like a cord or something between it. But anyway, I'm hoping that this will expand into more stuff, more options. Second, back up. Let's see here. Oh, right, it is like the Fallout power lines. But I mean, you could use this in a lot of different ways. And I'm excited to see how the community, you know, takes this going forward. But I mean, in the post, Vim said eventually where they're hoping to drape other things between it, like chains and things like that too. So this is kind of just step one. But Vim shared that on our Facebook the other day, so I figured it was open game to share. Anyway, let's move on and pick another map. Let's go take a look at Steam Workshop. Again, thank you, Geronimo, for this amazing contribution. And congratulations again for winning the damn challenge. Bows. This one looks neat. Let's take a look at it. Okay. Nice. So, some good little desert caves here. Here, let's drop a token and take a look. This looks interesting. They love me a good cave. I'm a sucker for the caves, you know? Hmm. That moon's really messing with immersion there. Nice little cave system, though. This could be a good little encounter. You know, you could just have the party explore cave system in search of you know, evidence that someone was exploring it, or evidence of, you know, a cult or baddies or anything, really. Could be all sorts of use for this. How would you use this map in your campaigns, DM? Let's hear it. Let's hear it. I'm just curious how a cave like this would work for you, like a desert Badlands cave system. Let's check this map with a grid. Just drop a square grid on it, make it a little bit more visible. Mars vibes, right? For real, Draku. Or is it Draku? I want to make sure I say that right. Sorry if I butchered that. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Draku, got it. Well, I'll make sure I get that right from now on. Welcome, welcome. For real, this does give some Mars vibes, especially when you see out into space. It doesn't feel like a cave anymore. I wonder if... because this is all rendered in an outside environment. Oh, right? Right, Geronimo? Very big cave system, and I like that they kind of just left it blank, so you could fill it in with loot or whatever you wanted on your end. Not to mention, it seems like they have to come in here and find maybe this pit or something. You know, there's part of this that's important. But they'd have to explore through all the caves to find it. They go left, nothing. Right, nothing. This way, nothing. You know what I mean? I like it a lot. It's a good looking map. Cool. Let's go look through and see what else we got. So that map was made by Death Jester, by the way. Whoa. Let's check this castle out. Hey, Mulcator. It's actually only noon 30 for me. It's just a little bit after noon. I am in the Pacific time zone. I live in Vegas. I'm the only Dungeon Alchemist team member based in the United States. I'm the oddball. And so I'm on a different schedule than everyone else that works for the team. But yeah, it's my day's just getting started here. How are you doing today, Mulcator? Holy shnikes. Okay, let's do that again. Just pan over it. But you need to do it where you don't see it until it's like appears, right? Like a movie. A long time ago, in the lands of Aranach, there was a castle that stood for a millennia. They even made their own, oh my gosh, trebuchets. Custom trebuchets right there. We don't have an asset for this, so this was made by hand. Wow. Stunning work here, our music. Holy cow. Lower the quality down to low so we don't drop so many frames. This thing is huge. Oh my god. Holy cow! Multi-level madness right here. Wow. That is something I have never seen before. That is brilliant. This is some Dam of the Day material right here. Let me share this today later on our socials. What do y'all think of this map? Oh my gosh, it is just stunning. See, I never played Pathfinder, so I don't know it very well, but this looks like it's obviously a recreation of an existing map, so that's cool, but I mean, they did a great job. Like, I personally haven't played Pathfinder, so I don't know it that well, and I'm actually kind of new to 5e in general. So I'm kind of, like, new to those systems and the worlds in them. I played a lot of, like, previous lore, you know, older games like Baldur's Gate and Neverwinter, and for, you know, for at least 5e lore, etc. This map is, wow, it's incredible. Absolutely stunning. Oh, man. I like these. The custom trebuchets is clever. Oh, really? Nice. I should check it out. I have Kingmaker on Xbox, but I like never got into it. I've actually been replaying Solasta lately. Oh my gosh. Really love Solasta Crown of the Magister, if anyone's playing that. Oh, nice. I should check it out then. I bought Kingmaker on sale. It was like $5 on sale on Xbox, and I was like, oh, I'll play this. Backlogged immediately. Never played. God damn. I mean, holy crap. This thing is just stunning, though. Oh, really? So it's a much larger game? Interesting. Did he? Must have missed it. I've been, like I said, sick the last couple days. I was just sleeping. I was in my bed most of the time, just relaxing. And I wasn't feeling well at all. Just kind of laid down and died. Yeah, I'm glad I'm feeling a bit better, but I still think I gotta take it easy or I could just regret it tomorrow or something, you know? Okay, let's open a new map. Let's check one out. Hmm. Little bummed about the delay, but, you know, that's life. Things happen. Check this out. Mage Villa, Starseeker. Alrighty. Wow, another multi-level. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to jump in first person and take a look at this. Holy shit. I mean, holy cow. Sorry. That was just surprising coming in here and seeing this whole basement area. This is impressive. Starseeker, are you still here? Wow. Dude, this is surprising. This is impressive. Great work on this. How long did this take you? When people say you can't do roofs in Dungeon Alchemist, just show them a Starseeker map. Hidden here? Oh gosh, what kind of Easter egg? I have no idea what I'm looking for. Don't be like Vim, give me a clue. This feels like a Roman bath right here for sure. This is the big bottles of wine. Ah, it's not on the wine bottle. Just so you guys know, you can actually change the label on wine bottles if you didn't know that. Damn it. Okay. So if you click on a wine bottle, there is an image label on it. And you can make a custom label. A message for the creators? Oh my goodness. I don't even know where to look. Guessing a map or something where you can put a message. How about we play hot or cold and you tell me if I'm getting close to it? It is big? Okay. So it'll be hard to miss, he says. Open ye furnaces. I will know when I see it. Gotcha. This library is very, very comfy. I like it a lot. I love how you use just like every inch of the map. Indeed, Zep. Indeed. The next update, however, has been delayed a little bit. Till January, at least, it looks like. Thank you. I found it. I saw it, and I knew it was this in a top-down immediately when I saw all those lamps. Wow, thank you, Starseeker. That's really kind of you. Love DA. Oh, that's clever, man. Shiny. So there's two shows that use shiny in them, and I love them both. If anyone watched Firefly or Serenity, and then also Hellboy. Let's see here. Thank you. I love DA. Thank you. Burn the land and boil the sea. But you can't take the skies from me. I'm a brown coat through and through, yo. It was very clever, Starseeker. Here, we got to get a screenshot of this. Hold on. So, Starseeker put this amazing message in Dungeon Alchemist for the devs, and he just wanted to thank them, and he says, I love DA. Thank you. Thank you so much, Starseeker, for such a kind message, and I'll make sure the devs see this. I'll make a clip of it, and we'll share it with them. In fact, let's see if we can just clip this. I don't know how to clip things on here. I stream on a different site. Okay. It's okay. I'll just pull it from the stream later manually when I download it, and we'll make it and share it with them. That's really cool of you, man. Thank you so much, Starseeker. Much appreciated. This map is just stunning, though. Oh, is that a diving board? I didn't notice it earlier. Very beautiful map. Thank you so much for sharing. One moment. I just had a package delivered and I kind of want to go grab it, but they delivered it to my side door, so it's less likely to be stolen, so I guess it'll be okay. My neighborhood is just rife with porch piratery. I had a graphics card stolen off of my porch not even 6 weeks ago. Oh, thank you, man. I honestly, was gonna just go through and like clip it manually and make a video, but this is really cool. Thank you so much for sharing this, Starseeker. That's a nice little Easter egg. I'm sure the devs will love it. Carl has been working really hard. Vim's been working hard. A little pick-me-up like this would go a long way, I'm sure. Thank you so much for this beautiful map, my friend. Seriously, top notch. I think I honestly, this should be our dam of the day. If, Oh, man, yeah, you know, that's a great idea, but the problem is that's just more effort and money that I want to put into just getting rid of them when they're just, like, it's likely one of my neighbor's kids, to be honest with you. I live in a gated community, so it's very, I mean, I guess people can just drive in or whatever, but it's just less likely to be a porch pirate that's just some random person stealing. It's likely one of my neighbors, so it's frustrating. So, Zep, exporting with animations is on our roadmap, and the devs have said that it'll most likely be in our next update. So currently when you export, it's only a JPEG in a top-down format. But our devs have reiterated numerous times that they want to get this function out to the public as soon as possible, and most likely our next update, which is slated sometime in January at this point. It was delayed. It was supposed to be in December this month, but it got pushed back. Animated exports. Draku, yes. One at a time you can. So there's two ways to do this. So you can either share your maps with anyone, so you can share them on Steam Workshop, or you can send the damn file to a friend who owns Dungeon Alchemist. They can just open it and start browsing it. As long as they have that source file, they can open your map and start looking at it right away. Or Steam has remote share on it for one player at a time, so you could remote share the map to someone else, and they could come and look at it and build, or even go walk through it with a token. There is actually a stream that's live right now, and they're using Dungeon Alchemist as a VTT. I want to show you guys this. Let's turn them up, see if we can hear them. I'll turn my music down. I watched them before, but the DM actually just controls all the tokens for them. I'm gonna say hi to them.
Whatever this is called. Just chunks of meat and fabric, and the blood squirts out. You know, like it's like Bleach if you've seen the anime.
It's deli meat.
Deli meat. What's up, Dungeon Alchemist? Welcome in.
He moves them for them, actually, in this case.
Is it another nat 20? Another fucking nat 20. You need to put those
She's hacking.
in, like, I'm hacking.
Just lying, say it was 18.
Right.
So that's all right. So the chunk of meat's coming off. He's still reeling from that, and you do 22 points.
28 points of damage.
Okay, and that's not maximized.
Anyway, so as you can see, he's just DMing, and then he'll do the story, and he moves them around for them. So they just tell him where they want to go.
How many hit points does this guy have?
Well, he's taken over 325 points so far.
So that means he has 326.
Probably.
We are coming up on the end, but nope, not quite. So you come down on his other side, and this time instead of just dodging to the side, he like tries to twist in his binds, and you catch him right here, and the tip of your sword just drags all the way down his spine, with blood just squirting everywhere and viscera.
Anyway, sorry, I'm watching and I'm like a little stuck in it at the moment, but as you can see, they're using Dungeon Alchemist as their VTT, and then the DM just controls all the movement and just is really good at storytelling. So it's a great way to showcase using Dungeon Alchemist as a VTT. That isn't its direct intention. It wasn't the dev's intention to use Dungeon Alchemist as a virtual tabletop, but it works pretty well for both local and online play. Especially if you know how to manage the rules and the roles, or if you use a third-party system like D&D Beyond to manage all of your, rules and roles, etc. Makes it easier. What do you guys think of this, though, once you see it like this? It's interesting.
Hear like finish him in the back of our heads.
Okay.
Anyway, this is really cool to me. I actually really like it. I think it's interesting how they did this. It's a neat concept.
Behind Damu, basically. I just want to make sure that Katya and Cannon have a clear shot on him.
Alright, so it will require movement from both of them. Well, actually, not Cannon.
I'm considering, so I've been making a campaign for the stream, and I was going to use Foundry for it, but I'm considering just full sending it and just going Dungeon Alchemist 100%. World map Dungeon Alchemist, and counter maps Dungeon Alchemist, VTT Dungeon Alchemist, just showing people how it's possible.
I'm going to go ahead and say that is a good enough angle for you to hit without...
I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, I want my players to be able to control themselves, but realistically, I mean, having you move them isn't that big of a deal.
Have disadvantage, and all of our attacks have
All right. So that's 22 to hit.
And that's at disadvantage?
Yeah.
That hits.
I'm just saying bye to them, and then we can focus on our stream.
Okay.
Anyway, I love...
He's gonna go for that sneaky sneak.
Right? Well, I mean, monster tokens, you could kind of do to an extent using Hero Forge, really. I mean, there's plenty of monster races in Hero Forge. And honestly, most of the monsters are now just, like, playable races. It's kind of funny. But yeah, it's understandable if you want more than that. And you could always superimpose a token on top of it using, like, a stream software like OBS. Like, if I wanted to, right now, I could superimpose a token over this easy. I've done it numerous times. So realistically, if you wanted to, when you were streaming it to them, your party through Discord or whatever, you could just add another image. 1 second. Say you just wanted to add a random token. Uh-oh. Oh man, I backed up my computer and on my backup's on a hard drive, so I don't have the token images saved. But you could put an image over this, just like you see the Dungeon Alchemist icon or the bi-weekly Dam Challenge stuff. That stuff is also like an overlay that you could put on top of things before you stream it to someone. So technically you could take advantage of that and use that to your advantage, you know, with, you know, using Dungeon Alchemist as a VTT, I guess is the end game there. But I will say this, that I know that the devs are working to try and get more tokens added or functionality along that line that isn't necessarily Hero Forge. I know we reached out to some artists to get some custom stuff made, but I don't know how long that progressed or if it was moving forward. I know that there's talks of also opening up Steam Workshop to allow asset importation, so you could import your own 3D models potentially. I mean, honestly, there's stream apps that are free, like OBS or Streamlabs OBS. They work in tandem with Zoom. So Zoom would detect your video, like your desktop or whatever, as the production software. You can do that in Discord, you can do it in Zoom, you can do it on stream sites like Twitch, like I'm doing right now. This map is stunning. Again, thank you so much, Starseeker. Much appreciated for making this. Let's go take a look at another map. Love you. My wife brought me some water because she knew my throat would be killing me by now. Ugh. Man, 33 pages of maps. That looks neat. It's just a long bridge. Let's take a look at this jungle expedition. It looks neat. I mean, here's the thing. Add any suggestions you want, but ultimately we are a map maker first, and we'll always be that first, and we'll probably not be focusing on any, you know, crazy VTT functionality until we leave early access, or even then consider it as something external, like another software altogether. Dungeon Alchemist's primary function is map making. The fact that it works as a VTT is just a happy accident. You know what I mean? But yeah, don't let that discourage you. You can suggest anything on our upvote, and if enough people are interested in it, the devs will take notice. I mean, a lot of these functions were added, and things that were added were things that devs never even considered or wanted initially. So I think over time, you know, the perception and their thoughts and ideals will change a little bit, you know, but as long as it's within reason. I think a lot of our people in our community were using Dungeon Alchemist as a VTT on a TV tabletop, where you have like a TV on top of your table, and then you play in person, where they put the grid on, you know, so we would use the grid for printing, but then some people are like, well, I want the grid for, you know, playing on a TV. So you have this function on a TV. You can put tokens on top of the TV. That works great, right? For in-person play. And we had a lot of people asking for, you know, Hero Forge integration or tokens or other things along that way. And those things kind of just went in hand and worked as kind of a foundational step towards allowing us to to allow you to import, you know, assets later. This map is a great little jungle map. I like me a good jungle map. And honestly, it looks like they, you know, did a little bit of everything. You got a river running through with access points over here. And it looks like just an abandoned, you know, maybe temple or fortress in a jungle. It's killing me. Very beautiful. Let's drop a token in and see what it looks like. Wouldn't that be amazing? Got stuck over here in the debris. Couldn't crawl through anymore. These look like traps of some sort. Puzzles. Ah! Kill it with fire. Map's neat. Hmm. Not gonna lie, my throat is really starting to kill. So I may wrap up the stream a little early. There are some secret walls and doors, and there's also, we have like a bookshelf kind of like secret door entrance. I mean, you could also make secret doors where, you know, you as the DM just know that they have to pass, you know, an investigation check or a perception check to notice that there's something there. It could just be a really thin wall on your side, but to them, it's something they wouldn't perceive unless they, you know, did a check. This map was another entry in our dam challenge this week, and it was a very close second. I was going to either pick this one or Hieronymo's as the winner, and I really, really enjoyed what they made here. But I love that they used the customizable carpet and put some magic circles on all of them. So there's one of our rugs under the objects, under decoration and rugs. This one right here is customizable. So once you place that down, you could put a custom image on it, and in this case, a PNG with a magic circle. So this is a vampire crypt, is how it's described in the description there. Go ahead and drop a token and take a look. They had a little note saying all the art was generated with an AI tool, so I think it was for the paintings that the generation was. This is neat. So it's just a painting of each person in their crypt. Very cool. Time for them to wake up. I mean, they might smell my blood, so it's time for me to move on. Witch Cave battle map. This just looks like something right out of a video game. Very well designed. Simple, to the point. Nice little hatch there. These are kind of open-ended. They want to have someone escape or maybe have a cellar with extra storage or something. Beautiful little map. Ugh, creepy little doll. Drop a token right in the entrance and just walk in. Probably would really add a lot of environment to we just made it night. Not bad. Very pretty map. Very well done. McCallister home? Okay, hold up. The Home Alone house? Let's take a look. Treehouse. Missing one room. It's the upstairs room. Oops. Accidentally clicked Exit. Trying to find a map we haven't shown before. A lot of these maps we show on here, and then they end up being some of the most popular maps. Let's take a look at this sports stadium by Sack. Sack always does good work. Probably only have a little bit more in me, maybe 1 or 2 more maps. My throat is really killing, and it's really hard for me to just keep talking. I usually go for about 2 hours, but I think I'll have to cut the stream short today. Just because I'm still recovering from being ill. Wow. Quite an arena here. Holy cow. Sack, when do you find the time for these? I don't think he's here, but still. Very beautiful arena. Could be used in all sorts of ways. A King's Tournament or a championship arena or whatever. Use it to battle Pokemon if you want, really. Uh-oh. I feel like this side is shorter than this side. Oh no, Sack, what did you do? Triggered my OCD. Very beautiful map. All right, sorry about that. It is really impressive. Honestly, it's probably one of the better arenas I've ever seen. Beautiful. This could be used in all sorts of ways. For sure. Yeah, you know what? I feel like I'm just struggling to keep talking right now. And it's only a matter of time before my voice just cuts out entirely. So I think I'm going to cut it. I appreciate you all being here. We'll wrap up for the next Right? A joust would be cool in this arena, right? And you could also set up like a jousting line down the middle to separate it. We actually have some like it's like little wooden like these here. Like a mooring fence would go great in the middle. Turn off collisions and go in like this and just flip them around and do 2 at a time, moor them together, so it's just like a big fence. See what I mean? And this could be just like a center of a jousting line. Yeah, we're gonna sit here for a few minutes and I'll answer questions till 1:30. Honestly, I jumped the gun streaming today. I probably should have waited another day or two before getting back to work. I just been taking it easy all week. I've been just sleeping a lot and resting and drinking lots of tea and just vegging out, you know, but I was resting my voice all week, and today it was just too much. You never know how much your voice will hurt after talking for, you know, close to 2 hours straight until you do it. When you stream, you talk a lot, just to yourself and, you know, to people asking questions and whatnot, and starts adding up really quick. Anyway, thank you all for being here, but while we wind down the stream, feel free if you guys have any questions, concerns, or want to know about our developments or anything like that. Our next update. Also, I saw your message there, Geronimo. Thank you for the tip, my man. I just feel like all the constant like clearing my throat is making it worse. Let's see. Let's take a look at one more map and then we'll call it a day, okay? Ambush at the ferry. Honestly, you know, I love streaming for you guys. I love being a part of this community and being its community manager. It's so fun, you know, being a part of everything that this community has done. All the maps you share and your creativity and your designs, your enthusiasm for Dungeon Alchemist as a whole, and wanting to see our product grow and excel. It means the world to myself and the developers, particularly the developers, seeing all your crazy unique designs and the interesting ways you use Dungeon Alchemist. I know it really just warms their hearts seeing their hard work come to life in all of your maps. It's truly a phenomenal experience, as both from my perspective and from theirs. It's great. We have such a truly talented community of cartographers and artists who put so much passion into their work. And I mean, like, look at this. My man Geronimo went through and divoted out the roads to make it seem like there was track lines. That's actually really cool, because it would look like the wheels, the ruts of the wheels, after years and years, they would break into the, you know, carve into this dirt and leave like a rut for it. That's just it's a little detail, but it goes such a long way in adding so much more life to the map. I'll do my best to take care this week. I'll, you know, do some honey and tea and just try and relax my throat and get better before next week's stream. And you'll see more of me on Discord and our socials this week. I kind of took the last few days to myself. Geronimo, this is a great build. Do one more map and then we'll call it. Look at this. This is great. Big old warehouse system here. Not bad. Little workshop for fixing all the carts here. Gosh, Zach, your attention to detail is just stunning sometimes, I swear. All right, if no one has any questions or concerns or anything like that before we wrap up today, I'm going to wrap up the stream about a half hour early. My throat is killing me. Thank you for understanding, everyone that's been here, been a part of it. As I said, I was sick all this last week, and I tried to stream today, going through the whole 2 hours, and the throat isn't holding up like I'd want to. It's starting to get really scratchy and tearing, and I just know it'll be worse if I keep it up. Flail Snail, it's nice to see you. And Will, thank you for being here. Swedish Cook, Ravenkin, Shindraku, Hieronymo, Smash Bear, everyone and anyone. Seisu, thank you for being a part of it. Much appreciated for you all being here. We'll see you next damn time. That is next Saturday at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, and 7 p.m. UTC for all our friends across the pond. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and we'll see you next damn time. Other than that, if you are not aware, you can find us on Discord, which is kind of the main home of our community. A great place to learn about Dungeon Alchemist or ask questions. In addition to that, we also have a home on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Oops. Of course I didn't do the YouTube one right. And oh, I broke it. Okay. Well, anyway, we have a lot of these different places where you can check us out. Yep, I broke the link. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. For the repeat, viewers, thank you for being here and supporting. For the new viewers, welcome to the community, and we hope to see you next time. I don't know why it's not working. I think I crashed the bot. There. I got to get rid of the exclamation command on that one. I'm going to do that right now before I forget. Done. Fixed it. It'll be good for next time. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. And we'll see you next time. Again, my name is Mac. I'm the community manager for Dungeon Alchemist. Dungeon Alchemist is an AI-powered map-making utility available on Steam. It allows you to create maps in a snap or roll up your sleeves and make the maps of your dreams. Again, we'll see you next week, Saturday at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. UTC. Have a good one. Mac out.